Michael, congrats. That's one of the least Michael Smith wins I've seen Michael Smith produce.
Yeah, but it just shows how far I've come. And I know it wasn't a great game, but it just shows how far. Mentally, I don't think I ever dropped my head once, and I just showed battling and grit. And I keep saying it all the time, is that the last 3 years, that's one big part of my game I've worked on. And you see, that was an A-star performance on the mental side of the game, and that, for me, it was.
I think that's encouraging, and there's no point going and playing your A-plus game in round 1 or round 2, because you might need that later on to win the title.
I think I've just said in the last interview then, I used to always want to look good. I always want to be the best 180 hitter, which in my mind I still think I am, even though I didn't hit one then. But the thing is, you wouldn't remember me playing in round 1 hitting 20 180s and losing 10-9. I'm in round 2 of it, no 180s, I played garbage, but I pulled out when I needed to.
You've spoken a few times about not being in the Premier League, but coming into this year's Betfred World Matchplay, do you think your game has been damaged by a lack of big stage recent experience, not playing in that tournament?
I don't think big stage, I think by fans. I was nervous. I'm not going to lie to you, I was really nervous staring on that stage. I tried to put the fake smile on and it's not going to bother me here, but if you look back on that cameras, my eyes would tell a different story. I was bricking it.
Did it get easier as the game went on or not?
No, it got harder, I think, because if you watch the second break, when who was shouting? Kirk was shouting, said, right, last 3 boys. I picked up a drink and I was like, yeah, it got worse. But no, I think I started to feel it really bad until I hit the 95. I was like, right, know what? I'm 9-6 up or 9-7 up. Why am I stressing? And then I had a really good leg, lost it, and then I managed to do a steady leg the leg after.
Everybody coming into this year's tournament has obviously been looking at this thinking, well, fans are back, there'll be full house from Monday. Yeah. What kind of difference is it going to make? Even you, as a 5-time major finalist, you're thinking, this is going to make a difference.
How do I explain that? I can put it down to nerves, but off camera I can explain it a lot better with different type of words. But yeah, I was breaking it up there, and you know what? I think with the second break I never went off, and that was the worst thing I ever did. Just because I never went backstage, just had to quit going at myself. Because on stage everyone's watching. I can't go backstage and and punch the wall or do whatever. No, just reset myself, and I stayed up there, and I think that was the worst thing I ever did because people are watching.
Do you think that yourself and the rest of the field at this year's Betfred World Matchplay are going to have to learn again how to play in front of crowds, and they're going to have to learn very, very quickly?
I remember when I first started, say about 16, 17, I used to practice in my bedroom back at my mum's house. I used to have the heating on full whack. I used to have the TV on like volume 60 or 66, whatever it was back then. And he had it blasting, and that's how it felt tonight, being back in my mum's bedroom, well, my bedroom in mum's house, learning again. And I think you've seen that with scoring and the way I played. But Wednesday's a different game, it's a longer format, even though 1st to 10's a massive format. But no, I've got over that now. I've got over how do you explain that? Like the anxiety of going back on stage, I've got over that. And then hopefully Clements or De Sousa, it's going to be a lot better game. I won't go back on stage and not hit 180 again, I promise that.
Well played tonight, Mike.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers, mate. Oh.